Hello guys, NautoAisDx here. And I want to talk more about, excuse me, more on Nintendo. Boy, I'm in a Nintendo month on this May. Not so much, but again, like I said, 2017 is a key point for the Switch and for Nintendo themselves. So this time, I want to want to give my thoughts or tip. Rectification from Nintendo. So what does that mean? Basically, what fixes they should do or take notes on to bring back the general gamer, the general consumer who basically wants a Nintendo. Some of you are Nintendo fans because some of them, from the Wii U, they left. Bring them back. I mean, there's still some, like myself, that's still stuck with it. Also, give a lot of the gamer reason why should you buy third-party games on the Switch versus on the PS4 Pro or the Xbox Scorpio, Project Scorpio. So, first things first with the Switch. Okay, so it's out. We get it. You didn't put an packing game in the beginning because it's still new. Granted, there was a packing sort of game, and that is a free demo of snipper clips. So, a demo of that makes sense. Again, like I said before, I'm going to say it again. The whole point of a packing game in this time of age is a free software, a playable software, interactive software that will show the capability in the game. It doesn't mean, oh, that's your game and that's it, you should buy more. That used to be in the past because there's no such thing as download. And like I said before, with the PS3 when it first came out, there was some free downloadable game. Free to start, demos, and simple game. Same goes with the Xbox. There was Yaris, and for a time being, Yaris was the card game, and then there was Aegis Shield, which is a free game. And if you bought the one with the hard drive, it has Helix HD. Again, free game. Can't deny free game. You can't complain about that. And they did talk about this long time ago, so you can just probably search for that on my video. Launch games, free launch games. So, but again, with that said, maybe at fall, maybe in the holiday, maybe, oh heck, Black Friday, Switch will have a special $300 bundle with a free game. Maybe we put Super Mario Odyssey. Oh my god, people's gonna get crazy. They're probably not gonna do it. But maybe something's already been released. So it could be Splatoon 2 or ARMS. Heck, even better if it's 2, but I doubt Nintendo's not gonna be that generous, so one of the two. Again, by the holiday 2017, there should be a special Black Friday deal. A packing game for $300. People will buy that. Two, another rectification. Always provide first party games. They've been already doing it. ARMS in June. July is Splatoon 2. I don't know. It's going to be in August. And then holiday 2017. So I'm going to assume either November or December. Super Mario Odyssey. Good. One Nintendo game on the Switch per month. You're going to need to do that. You got to have an incentive for the Switch owner to say, oh, that's why I bought the Switch, because I love my Nintendo games. With that also, provide reason to have third-party game on the Switch. They've been doing it with the Indie. That was good. They were good, that one. So keep it up. They might say, well, maybe they should do a cross-buy with the 3DS. Because they're still supporting the 3DS until 2018. Okay. You probably not necessary at this point on since the Switch is also mobility. But for in the case of option, maybe you should do cross-buy. Starting with the indie game. Would be better with more retail games, but that's no chance in heck. But again, maybe in the indie games, cross-buy. They've been doing some cross-buy. Keep it up. Do more. Do the code thing. You should do it. Okay. Thing for the Switch. Well, again, that's not just Switch, but an overall Nintendo, because I did already talk about what I want from the Switch. But, okay, more to focus on the Switch. Again, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Finally input the achievement system. Do your version of achievement system. I did say something like, maybe this time you use the achievement system like Steam, maybe Steam achievement, heck, maybe trophy or achievement. But if you don't want any point value, you just want to be there, that should be good enough. However, integrate that with my Nintendo. Say every week get 10 achievement per week. There you go, per week. Then you get like some My Rewards points, Nintendo point. There you go. So speaking of my reward or my Nintendo rewards, excuse me, improve more of the my Nintendo reward. One is put a section there for your Switch achievement. You can't really do it for the 3DS. Of course, mobile have their already own. You're gonna show it, and yes, awesome what Nintendo did. I gotta give them props. Both Super Mario Run and Fire Emblem Heroes has both Game Center achievement and Google Play achievement. So that's good. That's already good there. That is actually good deal. Good move. With that, improve more with the My Nintendo. Again, like I said, Switch achievement. I mean, for the game itself, and then the achievement from the My Nintendo. Okay, another thing is better offering. So, believe it or not, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been racking up a lot of gold point, silver, not gold. No, silver or platinum, but it's silver. Because they're easy, they're free to do. Gold, mostly, if you require to buy stuff and register stuff. It sounds familiar? Club Nintendo, but it's in the easier way. Kind of make more sense. With that said, one of the things, even gold, platinum and gold, offer some free game. Wait, they did it with Club Nintendo. They were losing a lot of money. True. But the trick with this one is you gotta ante up the price. So maybe, again, if you wanna say you don't wanna waste a lot of coins or their coins or my Nintendo coins, use not a lot, then have that coupon thing. But if you want it free, then maybe 5,000 platinum coin. It's easy to get. I'm not kidding, man. If you keep playing those free to start, well, heck, maybe Super Mario Run and even Mitomo to some extent, you could probably rack up a lot of those platinum coin. I'm not kidding. I have like 5,000 in my account. And heck, remember what Kirishima said? They're gonna have one or two mobile games. So there you go. Maybe, like I said, 5,000. Heck, even I'll be douchey about it. Excuse the language. 7,000. Maybe 7,000 for Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. I mean, you get the idea. Kind of balance out. Give more people incentive to why use the Platinum Gold minus the coupon thing, because now people don't want to really spend a lot of money on their, Nintendo stuff. Freebie PC mobile, maybe. Free videos, you don't even have a lot. So you gotta go somewhere there. So you gotta go somewhere. So I think that's for free, but costs a lot. Just saying that. So improve. A bit more improvement of my Nintendo rewards. It's already good in the beginning, has achievement. Keep it up, make it better. Alright, so another thing you might say, well, should they do a 3DS player? Probably not, because to tell you the truth, really, it would be always nice, but I know they backed off. The last time they tried it was a Super Game Boy, and yet there was actually sort of a Game Boy player for the N64 to play Super Game Boy. I did mention it before. Again, this is a rumor that, remember that transfer pack? They're gonna put a game to play Super Game Boy Color games than the previous one. The only Game Boy Color, then the Game Boy Color and the black and white on the N64, but they just said, well, you know what? It's time to move on. So, didn't really do it. They kind of did it with the GameCube, the Game Boy player. It was good. It was actually good, but again, people just didn't really care. Didn't bother with the Wii DS, 3DS, Switch, or excuse me. So, they probably just said, forget about it. Let's not go to the market. I mean, I kind of agree, but it would be nice. But, should be a 3DS player for the Switch. I don't know how it's not even going to work. Probably not, because then why not just get a 3DS? And again, remember, the Switch is mobility also. Granted, it doesn't do double screen. Just saying there. But, again, different stroke, different folk, different stroke there. People just want different thing. Yeah, but like a portable player thing, that's probably it wasn't necessary. Maybe in the past, maybe with the 3DS, with the Wii U, because you got two screens, but there's a reason why you got Game Boy Advance game and DS game on the Wii U, rather than on the freaking 3DS, you know how retarded that is, but you know what? Excuse the language again, just apologize, but you get the idea. But yeah, the player, maybe, but that's in the long run. For the Switch, backwards compatibility. Again, I said it before, maybe some sort of device. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, because right now, the way it looks, like, you can't even use the Game Boy or the GameCube adapter controller for the Switch. Unless you only need one USB, then you're probably okay with that. I mean, freaking, how are you even going to put an extra hard drive since the console is, the console is the tablet itself, not the dock. The dock has nothing mechanical that does saving, but that's just me. Alright, so of course, to last one, by this comment, what's happening, I did rant about it, is Amiibo. Oh my goodness. Oh, what do I say to this? Yeah, lately with the those Wave 2 Legend of Zelda 30th anniversary, they had people, like, the pre-orders were too limited. What's going on? But maybe we have to wait and see until June. Excuse me. There's gonna be past E3, so there will be more reports. So it's kind of concerning, but it's not really a big deal. So, but another big deal for this one is the NES Mini. So we know, everybody, the fan knows what the story is. They made it limited. It was supposed to just keep their name there during the holiday. A lot of people wanted it. Nintendo thought people didn't care about plug and play. People demanded it. People wanted it. Supply never was there. And even when the supply wasn't there, they basically said, sorry, we have to discontinue it. And they said it was resource reason. So you can actually basically read the lingo of the word. They have said that this year they're discontinuing the NES Mini. I mean, there's also the rumor of the NES Mini. If it's not true or not, who knows? Nobody's really saying much about it. It's a rumor right now. So with that rumor, hopefully that's true, but we'll have to wait until, or of course they have to fix that problem. Hopefully in 2018, if they finally get their reading from the SNES, maybe they can reproduce the NES Mini again. They say, hey, you missed it once. We're going to do more. We're going to meet the demands. We'll be more supply than demand. So to prevent scumbags being scumbags, so maybe 2018. Because a lot of people are reading it, and of course Nintendo's being coy about it. They said, well, you did say that this year, 2017, that you're not going to do it. So it's a possibility in 2018. All they said was, we have nothing to announce, but of course translation is, maybe not. Who knows? So yeah, those are the things that hopefully Nintendo could rectify from 2017 and beyond. So we'll just have to wait and see. Nintendo is finally getting back to their game. With the Wii U, they were struggling. They basically barely making money back. That's why they had to do the Amiibo. That's why they had to go to mobile gaming. That's why they have to still support the 3DS, because they're seeing a different market that could help them make money. But as for the Wii U, again, it's dead. I don't know what to say. I like my Wii U, but it's dead. Nintendo gave up on it. I mean, heck, I don't even think they're going to put Mario Kart DLC 3 on the Wii U version. Like, if you want to play those new features, you got to get Deluxe. Would I double dip? Maybe in the long run, because it's Nintendo. You get the idea. So those are my things I want Nintendo to rectify. Hopefully they'll do it. It's up to them. If they want to be competitive once again, hopefully they'll do this. But it's up to them. I'm not forcing. I'm just being here, being a fan. That's all I'm going to say. So with that, thanks for listening.